All right, hey everyone, HOR 114. I'm going to go over the second hardscape problem. So what I've done, I've printed the picture that was on the whiteboard, and you can see a better, clean, crisper copy of this on Blackboard, and also blew up the diagram of the wall. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over the problem, problem by problem. So you guys will be able to understand this on your quiz. And so, the first question, how long is the retaining wall? So we have 8 foot here by 10 by 12 by 10 by 8. So we have 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 10 plus 8. 8 plus 10. We have 18 plus 12 makes 30. Plus 10 makes 40. So we have a 48-foot retaining wall. So we have completed question number 1. How many yards for footings if we are to use 12-inch deep with crushed run? So remember, we are looking for the cubic yards. And I actually did a diagram here for you guys of a footer. So we have 48 feet length times the width, which is 24 inches, times 12 inches deep. So we have our width and we have our depth. And that's going to give us cubic feet, ladies and gentlemen, cubic feet. So I do not have my handy dandy construction calculator. I may have one here. Possibly. I've gotten so many of those things. I don't know where I keep them all. Well, I don't. Well, easiest thing to do, we have 48 feet. I'm going to convert the 24 inches to 2 feet times 1 foot. And so basically, this will give us cubic feet. So 48 times 2 times 1 will be 96 cubic feet. Now, to get yards, we're going to divide by 27. And I'll actually just use my cell phone for that, if I can find my cell phone now. I found my cell phone. So we have 96 feet divided by 27 feet. It's going to give us roughly 3.555 cubic yards. That takes care of question number 2. The blocks are 8 inches high, 12 inches deep, and 12 inches wide. That's just a statement. So we can check that off. That tells us the size of the block. How many block do we need for a retaining wall that is 6 feet high with 2 courses buried? Now guys, basically all we need to know, they're 8 inches high. How many blocks do we need? And we need 12 inches wide. So we have a block that is roughly 12 by 8. And so what that is going to do for us, it's going to tell us how many we need. They're actually 12 inches wide. Well, our actual footers are 48 feet. So how many 12 inches or 1 foot will go into the 48? So we need to lay a block. 1 block beside a block, beside a block, beside a block. Well, our trench is only 48 feet. So we're going to lay 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block, 5 block, and that's going to equal 48 block per course. Well, we're going to go 6 feet high, and we're going to bury 2 courses. So how many block do we need? Well, we need 48 per run. Well, guys, 6 feet is also 72 inches. 6 feet is 72 inches. You should know that. If we're going to go 6 feet high, we're actually going 72 inches. Well, the blocks are 8 inches tall, so how many times will 8 inches go into 72 inches? 9. So we need 9 courses. We're going to bury 2 courses, so we need 11 courses. So 48 times 11 is how much? 48 times 11. We need 528 block. Takes care of that problem. Well, how many for an 8-foot wall? 2 courses buried. Well, we're going to go 2 more feet. Guys, how many inches is 2 more feet? Well, 2 more feet is an additional 24 inches. How many times will 8 inches go into 24 inches? 3. So we need 3 more courses. So we need 3 times 48. So we need an additional 144 if we're going to go 8 foot tall. So that'll give us 12. Carry them 1, 7. 672 block if we're going to go 8 foot high with 2 courses buried. How many square feet in a patio? All right, guys, we got our patio right here. It's 10 by 12. So we have 120 square feet in the patio. How many brick in the patio if there's 8.5 brick per square foot? Well, we have 120 square feet. So we're going to say 120 divided by 8.5 gives us roughly, sorry, 120 times 8.5. We multiply. So it's going to take 1,020 brick in the patio. How much stone base for the patio if 6 inches deep? We're going to give it in yards. All right. So we're going to have a stone base on that patio. So we're going to say 12 times 10 times 6 inches. That's in feet. So we're going to say 12 times 10 times 0.5. Notice I'm doing this straight up with a basic calculator. 12 times 10 times 0.5 equals 60. Divide by 27. We're going to need 2.2 yards of crushed stone in that patio. How much sand if we go 2 inches? Well, 12 times 10 times 2 inches. So we know 12 feet times 10 feet, 2 inches, 2 divided by 12, 0.167 times 120 . We're going to need about 3/4 of a yard of sand to screed on top of the gravel. Question 9 is complete. What is the patio cost of brick? If it's $1.58 per brick, stone is $60 per yard, and sand $70. Okay, so we need 1,020 brick times $1. Well, 1020 times 158. So we need about, I'm going to flip it over, we need about $1,611.60 for the brick cost. We got $60 per yard for the stone, and we've got 60 times 2.22. So we're looking at about 133 for stone. We got $70 times 0.75. Need my construction calculator. 70 times 0.75. It's about 52.50 in sand. So I'm going to add all these together. So I've got about $1,797.10 in materials. Now I'm going to multiply it times 3 to get my total price. That's labor. So about 53.91.30 for our patio. What is the wall price if stone is $60 a yard and blocks $375? All right, so we got 60 times, and then we got 3.75 times. So our sand there, we need about 3.555, and then the block, we'll price this at the 6-foot wall, and we need 528. We're looking about 213.30 on gravel. And we got 3.75 times 528. So we got about 1980 materials plus 213.30, 2193.30 for our materials. We're going to times 3. So we're looking at about 65.79.90 for our retaining wall. So we got 11,971.20 total project cost. And that, my landscape construction students, is how we figure a patio surrounded by a retaining wall. Very, very quick and easy project. Now, we will go over this in the next class, and you will have a quiz on it. Thank you.